Don't ever tell a man the stuff you've done in the past. And you know exactly what kind of things I mean. If you're seeing someone and you want to get married to them and he asks you, you know, what you've done before. By the way, him asking you what you've done before in and of itself is a problem. But
a problem how? Wait, a problem how? If this man is interested in marrying this woman, I mean, he may have some interest in her past. And the question to begin is, if there's nothing to really worry about, why as a woman would you tell other women to not tell men about their past?
This is trash AF.
I mean, that would sort of indicate that there's something to worry about in her past, in their past, that would make a man who would marry her and change her life, it would make him think twice, wouldn't it?
Let's say he does ask you, you are in no way obliged to tell him or reveal anything about your past. Not morally, not even from a religious standpoint. You can straight up lie about it.
Exactly.
Or you can just say, listen, like, I don't want to share that with you, actually. You're not supposed to share it, okay? Like, God himself doesn't want you to share it. Whatever you've done in the past, God concealed it away from the public eye, away from people. So there is no reason for you to sit and talk about it now.
You see, and this is why body count is an interesting topic. But there are two sides to the body count thing. I'm going to make these points later on, because everything isn't one-sided. Some men care about body count and some men don't. But I'm going to explain why in a bit.
You don't have to ask him either. Like, come on. Unless someone has had a history of, like, sleeping around with 50, 100 people, which is going to be very obvious from their personality, by the way. Unless they've done something like that or had...
Okay, sorry. Lovely woman. From a man's perspective, not really. In some cases, yes, you can. But the one thing about a lot of modern women, they love to wear disguises, change location, reinvent themselves. Born again virgin. That's a woman's term. So we get the point you're making. But again, why so much cover-up? And as a lot of men have learnt the hard way, a lot of women are good at covering up their past. Yeah, incredibly good.
You're just jealous.
At a phase like that in their lives, you don't need to know about their past. You don't need to know about their body count or whatever. Like, it's none of your business. The fact that you even have to ask about it means that God hid it away from the public eye for them as well. So you just don't need to know. Take them as they are right now.
You can straight up lie about it.
Take her as she is right now, in this present moment in time. I mean, she's a gift, isn't she? Your gift? Okay, yeah. This is why women love to lie to men about their past. I mean, why wouldn't they? If a woman comes across a lovely man she deems as, oh, he's a decent man. He actually likes me. He wants to take care of me. He wants to make my life better as a woman. And we will grow together as a couple. Lovely. However, that's the point. The reason a lot of women do love to lie about their past is they're worried about how they're seen in the present and future. The present and future. And my thing is, if you're not embarrassed, ashamed of your past, I mean, we understand it's no one's business, but I mean, why would you pretend that you're not that? And here's my point to why some men don't care. There are a lot of famous dudes, a lot of dudes with clout, who date corn stars. Really? You can see the majority of corn stars' body count. Yeah? That doesn't stop men from dating them. No, some men date them because they're corn stars. It's a guarantee of some good times, isn't it? She's skilled. Of course. So the point I'm making with saying all of that is, a lot of women don't need to worry. Some men will accept you anyway. I mean, but you can't blame him if he sees you as a garden tool. It's part of the reason he's drawn to you. A lot of women say men love hoes. Admittedly, a lot of men do. A lot of men do, to be honest. So women's fear of the woman they used to be and revealing it to a man that they may be interested in, it's somewhat weird. There's no need for that. Because if you're confident in your past, woman, why need to lie to a man? Or is it because they know no fully self-respecting man is going to wife up a garden tool if he doesn't know that she is one? Yeah. I hope you're focused and on your square.
After a cycle of dating toxic men, or maybe you were the toxic one, you are going to date a really nice guy.
Really?
Okay, she's got music playing in the background, so I may speed up or slow down the video. But here's another example. She may not have a high body count, but she could have a history of dating toxic dudes. Yeah. And then you come along and you're decent. Oh, you see where I'm going already, don't you? You're going to be the first man to ever treat her like a human being. She's used to her toxic exes. This, again, is why it does benefit a lot of men to know. Now the question is, were all of her exes really like that? Or is she just capping? Is she victim bombing? Oh, they treated me bad. But the point is, if it was true, if all of her exes were toxic, narcissistic, abusive dudes, it does benefit any current man to know that. Because you have to question, what does she want from you now? She's used to dating those types of men. What the hell does she want with you? The sad reality is a lot of men end up becoming saviors of women because of this. Not that it's entirely bad, but the bad thing is, these good decent men end up getting played by these women. They're not used to you. They're used to the toxic. It's part of their trauma. The toxic turns them on.
Damn right.
So this is just another instance as to why a woman's past may matter to you.
You can straight up lie about it.
And why they love to lie about it. That's why a lot of them tell each other, oh, tell a man that all of your exes treated you like a queen. Yeah, set the new standard. Because all of her previous exes never treated her like she was even a pauper.
He is going to be so good to you. That is not your man. This is the first guy that has given you the bare minimum treatment. This is the first guy who has showed you what the foundation of dating someone should look like. Kindness, thinking of the other person, opening doors for you, literally the bare minimum. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, the love of my life. This is not the love of your life. This is just a dude. I understand because that happened to me. It's happened to a lot of my friends. It's that first healthy relationship that you get into after a cycle of toxic ones. This is your opportunity to take a step back, and instead of attaching yourself to this human being because they're giving you the bare minimum, you need to understand what it is that you actually want in a
And she's making my point, isn't she? She's making my point beautifully, isn't she? She's saying basically, when you come out of a cycle of dating toxic men, the first decent man you come across, that doesn't mean anything. She's literally saying the exact same thing I'm saying, but from a man's perspective. So even if you are that dude, this woman is telling her girly pops, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean much. Oh, he's treating you right for the first time. Interesting. But that doesn't mean he's the one for you. Yeah? So think about how those men may feel. They may come along, do more for her than any other man has done before, and she doesn't see him as, anything much apart from, oh, you're a good time. Oh, thank you, showing me what I should have had this entire time.
Bruh.
And what may that woman do? What may some of those women do? Go back to the same types of men afterwards. Or still be sleeping with the same types of men. Wouldn't they? Yeah. I mean, a woman's past is none of your business. But if she wants to build a future with you, should it be your business? Did you really want to be the first man to treat her like a decent human being?
Because you may be the last man to do so as well.
relationship and a partner, you need to understand if you are the person that you want to be with yet, you have this idea that this person is the one for you because they're kind and nice, but that is the bare minimum. You should have more outside of just the kindness that they show you in the relationship to build a long-term relationship. That's not your man. I promise you that is not your man.
Again, men, when you come across a woman who's used to the bare minimum, you leave her there. For your own sanity, you leave her there. It's what she's used to, for trying to show her different.
I just wanted to come on here and tell you girls that your man is someone else's ideal man. You might think that your man might not be able to get anyone better than you. But I'm sorry to tell you, they could. They might not know it, but they could. We like to bitch and complain about our husbands, that they're not doing enough, that they're lazy, that they need to take you out more, that they're just annoying. But trust me, to another woman, your husband might be the best, most amazing thing ever.
Exactly. What a lovely woman. What a lovely woman. Now, since we're talking about a past, let's talk about men's pasts. Of course, men have pasts. Of course, a lot of men have been man whores, haven't you, you bastards? You dirty bastards. However, it's understandable that a lot of women have to think that they're unique, that they're the most amazing thing that's ever graced a man's life. Oh, me. It's all about me. You've never had a woman like me before. Look at me, I'm so hot and beautiful and loving and caring. You've never had a woman like me before. Okay, sure, that's cute. And indeed, he may not have. He may not have ever had a woman like that before. But a lot of women don't seem to understand. It's not any one individual woman that can see the quality in a man. A quality man's going to be a quality man. But a lot of modern women's ego and arrogance gets in the way. They think they're so unique and special that they can just mess around, complain, argue, nag, lie, and play with men, play with her man, her husband or whatever, because she believes he's not going anywhere. If he's not going anywhere, she believes no one else may want him. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And let's be honest. The reality for a lot of women in long-term relationships or marriages right now who have had a hectic, chaotic, promiscuous, heavily promiscuous past is that somewhere in the back of their mind, they feel like they're settling. They're settled for this man. Oh, he better appreciate me. I've got a ton of amazing men from my past. This guy here, he better appreciate me. Because no other woman would. Oh, so she thinks. Again, every woman feels like she has to be unique. And I mean, a lot of men can play them by just letting them believe that.
Lie about it.
Disgusting.
Literally what they've been waiting for their whole life. We literally say the same thing for women. Like, another man would love to have us, right? Another man would see us differently than our husbands. It goes the same way with our husbands, okay? So if you really think that your husband cannot go out there and find someone better, let me tell you, they could and they would. So if you have a good man at home, take care of your man. Take care of your man, okay? And stop bitching and complaining all the time, because again, they might be exactly what someone else is waiting for, okay? The man of their dreams might be your husband.
And let's broaden it as well. So let's say a woman did have a very promiscuous past. There are some men out there who may meet a woman and actually fall in love with her, and he may not fully care. Even if at first it may have bothered him, he may actually accept the woman. But so long as he knows who she is, and she's not that anymore. I'm just saying, there are some men out here who see the present perspective. Forget your past, you're with me now. But the question is, how many of those women appreciate him for ignoring her past and accepting her as she is now? Does she appreciate that?
This man asked this girl, what do you as a woman bring to the table? Her response, what do you as a man lack that you need a woman to provide for you?
Spicy.
Okay, admittedly, that's a good one. Admittedly, that is a damn good comeback. And a man could respond, regardless of what you think I'm lacking, what do you bring apart from your mouth and attitude?
Shrimp tacos.
I mean, regardless of what I may lack, if I'm talking to you, that means no man's come to your table already. So for everything you have, woman, it's clearly not enough to bring any man to your table. Lovely.
Woo! Write that shit down.
You know, no one owes you the honesty of their past. But the one thing about the past, it does come back to haunt a lot of people. And sadly, a lot of men thought and think that they're with an angel right now, not realizing it's just a disguise to cover up the horror of her past. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
You can straight up lie about it.